When people come to prison, you will find that, you know, the Asians, they click up together, you know, and the blacks. And it's a natural thing because it's a form of survival. And when you do that, you know, then you get brothers that wanting to know more, you know, call it pride. They want to know more about where they're from.
A lot more Asians are coming to prison, and you know, a lot of them are younger, and they forget about their traditions, culture, forget about the whole way of life, you know. They even forget about respecting the elders. So the club is to help those who doesn't speak English, to those who don't remember where they came from.
The first time I went into the prison, you know, and hearing these steel doors, you know, slam, you know, behind me, I'm like, oh, this is crazy, you know. So, no, it was never my intention to go in there and do anything, actually. It took a lot of convincing for me to go in there.
I remember seeing your picture, your name out of the Asian Reporter. You was playing guitar, and I contacted you hoping to bring that cultural music inside the walls to showcase to the membership, because that's what we do. We celebrate the diversity of our group. And so when I seen you in the paper, it was something that falls right into our mission.
The first meeting, I sat there with him and I said, well, I'm the founder of the Village Group Foundation, and what we do is we work to raise money to help the people in Southeast Asia by building schools, give out scholarship, to give these people a chance to have a better education, to, you know, hopefully to get out of poverty.
It's not easy getting people come in. You know, when I call and I introduce myself, my name is Sam Saponthavong. I'm from the Oregon State Penitentiary, and it's click, it's a hang up. We don't want nothing to do with you in prison. I don't care if you're Asian. And so when Un showed us the kindness to come in and give us this opportunity to say, okay, you guys want to be involved? This is how we do it. It's like, yeah, you know, why not? And not the question of why we doing it. It's the question of why not? Why won't we do it?
We were interested. Everyone was interested. The whole club was interested because, you know, they want to do something good. They want to feel something positive. All of us do. But like I said, they have a hard time trusting, you know, trust a stranger.
You know, a car salesman does not sell the car. He sells the dream. What you can do with that car. Okay? You come in and you sold us that dream. And it was so good that we wanted to be part of it.
I was born in Vietnam in 1962. I grew up during the mid of the Vietnam War. I left Vietnam just days before the fall of Saigon in 1975. I reunited with my birth mother and my adopted American father. And while I was in college, I took up guitar. I decided to become a music major. And one day, I thought, what's happening to me, you know? I forgot who I was, you know. Here I am. Everything I do seems to me white. I'm eating all this food that wasn't even Asian, you know. Everything I did was just, I became really submerged into the system that I'm in. I have all my friends, they were white people. I couldn't speak Vietnamese anymore. I forgot my language. I picked up the guitar and I started to compose. I wrote more pieces in relating a lot to Vietnam. And before you know it, I came up with this thing called the Vietnamese Suite. And it's kind of amazing when you have this transformation, you know. I was just using the guitar as just a way to express myself, and it was really hard to do it in words. And I had these instruments that I can use it to express myself, all these feelings and things through the music and the notes. Sam said he talked with some members, and one of the things he came up with was the banquet, you know, to raise money. This banquet that we plan out, it's called a banquet, but it's more like a visitation with extras, you know, where the guys can, they have a choice to invite one member of the family to come. And so a lot of the guys have been working really hard on this project, and it took us several months to even fill in all kinds of forms and everything to make it happen. And these guys went from cell to cell asking people to sign up and donated money.
Well, I tell you, there was a lot of resistance. I mean, it wasn't easy.
We were asking a $20 donation from each individual.
Like a lot of guys doubted. Of course, they didn't know what to expect, something new to them.
For these guys, some of these guys, for them to work, it's $20 a month. That's how much they earn a month. And so it's a huge sacrifice.
If he works in the kitchen, he works $40. If he's a janitor, he gets $20. That's a month. I have a job that I don't get no pay. The only thing that I make is I'm out of hobby shop and I do jewelry work. And whatever I can sell that for is what I make.
Dwayne and a couple other guys donates a lot of the jewelry so that the Village Grove Foundation can sell these things and raise money. There were people who were like artists. They would draw all these hand drawings. They would just donate it.
Asian Workshop, first ever fundraiser. Holding a fundraiser within the confines of A maximum security prison isn't an easy task, let alone an ideal one. How much can you expect to raise inside a penitentiary? For what purpose? And what would the reactions of prison officials be to such an odd request? I gotta tell you, it wasn't easy. But we are here tonight through the collective efforts of many.
I never thought I was going to go into the prison with a dress on, but here I am. I guess that's another Where I grew up with just, nothing but farmlands and dirt, and so at the end of the day, we were getting like really, dirty. And I remember each night my grandmother would, sit me down at the well, and she would be, giving me baths, and she would took soap and she mixed it with sand, and she would be like rubbing, really hard at my body, and and she said, "See how much lighter you look, now that's clean, So to my surprise, like the first time I saw like an American soldier, I was like, man, this is like the cleanest guy I've ever seen. I always wonder what it would be like to be one of these guys being so far away from home. That he's a stranger in a strange land, thousands of miles away. This next piece is called Home. I perform for about 30 minutes. After that, we had banana splits. They haven't had that in a long time. And then after that, we have some East Indian dancers.
Everyone here tonight, I'd like to present you with this check of money collected from this event. Mr. Solo Sal, will you do the honor, please? The check for 13. We collected from this event $1,360. 20 bucks to the average citizen on the street might not amount to much, but to us, that's basically the whole paycheck, a whole month's check. Therefore, I am proud of our members here tonight for taking that challenge of selflessness, of reflecting the true nature, the true heart. It is as Winston Churchill summarized it best when he says, we make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. Thank you all for your contributions.
Sam called me the next day and he said I was on cloud 9. I was so happy. We raised a whole lot of money. We had such a great time. It worked until he looked out of his cell's window and he saw this guy being dragged out by the guards in his underwear. He knew something went wrong. And so the next day they informed him that everything got shut down until further investigation, and that somebody and that one individual tried to sneak back to his cell with 2 packages of cigarettes.
there's been a lot of people ever since that asked me, you know, what's been going on with that? Where is he at now? And there's some that they make funny jokes about, you know, like, you know, he took off with the money, you know, and I'm just being honest here. But it was all in fun. It was just joking.
We've been waiting, you know, to see, because it's been like almost 2 years, and we want to see, you know, because we know it takes a long time, but we want to see a little result.
It's like you sit down and you're cooking a real good meal, but you don't get the satisfaction until the meal's over. Okay? We started with you. We took baby steps. Then we started running. Okay? Then when you left, right, it was hard because no one knew where you was at, what you was doing. So then all of a sudden, Sam come right up, Dwayne, he's coming back. It felt good because he said he's got the videos, he got this, we're gonna see it, he got the school built. And it was our dream. I mean, you fulfilled our dream. You did. So this is pretty good size.
It's a one-room school.
Yeah. Man, that is nice.
I mean, I
Boy, that's nice. That's real nice.
kind of like had a different view in my mind,
The Village School Foundation.
and to see it in this form. I was thinking maybe a little straw hut, you know. But this is
You did it. And this is a part of you guys always gonna be.
It will.
And this project that we worked on, you know, it's like you don't expect anything from it, but yet when you see the results, it's overwhelming. I guess in that sense, I'm still normal.
Wow. Just gonna stay dirt like that? Or gonna be a little playground too?
When we raise some more money, we're gonna make a cement pad so the kids can have something to play on.
You don't look like the average school. I mean, it looks like a home.
Yeah.
That's what they did? See.
Now this is worth its weight in gold.
They even spell thank you.
No,
This is like my son's drawing.
it's not what I think it is it?
Yeah.
Those are from the kids, from the school.
That's something. It's nothing better than the pictures they drew themselves from their own hands and their own sweat.
It's wonderful. It's really wonderful. You did good. I'm serious, you did good.
got turtles in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Looks like turtle.
Village school, it says it all. School for the village.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
This is what it's all about right here.
It's, you know, it's still doesn't seem real, you know. It's almost like a dream, you know. For me to be in here, because when they sentenced me to prison, you know, when they give you such a long time, you feel your life is at a complete halt. It stops. The world just stops moving. But suddenly the world, then you gave us the opportunity, and now it's like the wall crumbled, you know, and I'm able to reach not only, I'm able to reach to the other side of the world, Southeast Asia. The land where I would have been before the war. I would have never came here if the war didn't happen. You know, I probably would have been, we would have had schools and stuff there, but I had to come here, and now I'm able to reach over there. Now I have something good to share with my son too. You know, I can tell him, you know what, you should go to school. You know, there's school in Asia too now. Kids are going to school, and we did it. We built the schools for the kids.
And I know you can't actually really make right what you've done in your life, in your own personal life, but this is a form of paying back. And to see this, see these kids draw these beautiful artwork, and to see their school actually being built, give you a sense of connection now. Give me a sense of connection. If there's one thing that I am proud of in this life, it would be this school.
I got locked up when I was 14 years old. I've done 39 years. And this is really the first program that I was in that transcended to go outside, that I could get involved in and see what good can do. I don't have to be a bad person. I'm not a bad person. And you made me realize that. And for that, I'll always be thankful.
When we came here, like I came here since I was like 4 years old, 3, 4 years old. I came from Cambodia. And, you know, I went to Columbus, Ohio. And then things start to change, you know, and you just become a whole different person. The reason why I changed is for survival too. Maybe not a sense of as survival as I would if I was in Cambodia, but I still had to survive from the Mexican gang, the black gangs, you know, because there's not a lot of Asians, so I had to survive. I fought all the time. I didn't choose to fight. I didn't want to fight. And it took me a while to learn from my mistakes. So now that I learned it, you know, people say it's too late because we're in here. But it's not too late because we're still in here wanting and trying to do something positive.
Here it is, man. I mean, point blank, here it is, all in front of you. There's nothing to say now but to be all, you know, to be inspired to do, to continue.
Well, guys, time has come for you non-believers. You know, you guys, I hear all the time how Mr. Mahoney took our money and ran off. Time has come for him to show what we did with his money. And you guys here to witness with your own eyes the possibility of what it is, what it means when we come together. Something bigger than ourselves.
I don't know, you know, thank you for giving us this chance to be who we were meant to be, man. We're not meant to come to prison and be criminals all our lives. This is what we're meant to do, change lives. And I thank you for that.
Sam said that for the 6 years he had been there, I'm the only person who ever came back. And Dwayne has been in there for 39 years. And he said, I'm the only person who ever came back. There are people who come back, but they're like social workers and things like that. It's more like work, not just to come back to visit, no.
What would it be like to have a wife, to have kids? I cannot have, I mean, at my age now, it's pretty much over for me to have a kid. But I can have a whole schoolhouse of them. I can help them all.
Let's say school on 3. Everybody count. Smile on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Front lookout, which means the person who draws this is Wing Taken Joe. That's the name of the kid right there. There, which means the drawing. This is a picture of us kids going to school.
Ngồi nãy em bắt để.
Did you read that one too?